So I was thinking, there's a saying in Spanish that says, Dios los hace y ellos se juntan, which means God makes them and they just get together, which obviously it makes so much sense, right? Us humans, we tend to we kind of like notice when people are kind of like us, and we just feel attracted to, our likes attract pretty much. And yeah, we seek for somebody that we can relate to, that understands us, that just feels like we belong there. But the funny thing about this is that, like, the universe kind of does this, I don't know, like it just sends the people. I don't know what. Okay, but I'm just going to put this, let you guys know this particular scenario that is happening to me. I'm autistic, for those that don't know me. So I just happen to notice that I feel like 95% of the people that I have hired that work with me are on the spectrum. Like, I swear to God, like, I'm not crazy. And people might think like I'm just making this up, and I'm not the only one, the person that notices this, because I am so good at I've been researching everything to do with the spectrum for so many years. Like, I can just tell when somebody is autistic, like within seconds of meeting them, like straight up. But usually I'm skeptical, so usually I'm like, it's my, aspirator going like crazy right now. I'm just like, I'm tripping. I'm crazy. Like, I tell myself, you're crazy, Francesca. You're tripping. Like, that's not what you're seeing. That's not what you're thinking. And then I give them a chance, a couple things, and I start picking up on other cues and other things they do. And I'm like, yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum, or she's definitely on the spectrum. So I do like to give the benefit of the doubt and wait until I'm like certain. And I feel like the only person that has not been not on the spectrum is my fiance in this business. But yeah, even he tells me like, yeah, totally. Like, yeah, I can see it. So every person, and that's not even counting family members that have helped me. But yeah, if you count them, that will still make them, because like all my family members are. I mean, to the very least, they'll be ADHD. Everyone that I have hired. And this is the thing. Getting diagnosed with ADHD, it's really easy. So everybody that I have hired, they've been, at least those who are ADHDers, because you can be on the spectrum and not be ADHD, but those who are ADHDers, they've been diagnosed. And they have told me, like, oh yeah, I'm ADHD. And I'm like, I see that. But like I wish I could tell them, like, dude, I think you're on the spectrum, and it's okay, because that's so cool, because I'm on the spectrum and I get you. Like, I feel you. Like, I understand you. I mean, how cool is that? That, you have a boss that gets you, that is like you, right? And I don't know, but my entire life, every single boss that I had has never made me feel that way. My entire life, I always suffer from not only bullying, but also school and other coworkers, but also from bosses who just always, sooner or later, they always made me feel like they felt like that something was just off with me and weird with me and wrong with me. Like, they would always make me feel like something was just weird and wrong about me. And I could tell they could see that, and I wanted to explain myself, like, that their perception was just, like, I know how it looks, but I'm not as weird as you think, like, I knew there was nothing wrong with me, but the fact that they thought about it and made me feel that way and project that towards me just felt very bad, like very demotivating, and it just really sucked. So I don't know, just like I always wish I would have had a boss that was like a little bit like me and could have just seen me and noticed these things and would have been less ignorant, and could have just been like, Francesca, like, don't worry, I see why you do this. I see why you did that. I see, this that you did. Next time, how about you do it like this instead? I get what you were trying to say, but it's not being perceived like that by the customer. Or, you should have maybe done this instead, because this is how you came across. Somebody that could understand me, just guide me. Because I feel like that's what a boss and a manager should do, just manage and guide your employees, which is what I would like to do with my employees. But they're not diagnosed. A lot of them are not diagnosed. They have no idea. So I have to find like subtle ways to be like, oh yeah, like sometimes, we do these things. And it's just that little thing where I just look at them and I'm like I just wish I could just tell them, like I get you. I'm just like you in many ways. And, it's okay. It's okay.